Well, hi everyone. Welcome to Echo Art with Carmella-T. Thank you for being with me. You know, if you're new to the channel, we create with all recycled materials, fabrics, and supplies. And it's our way to give the earth a little hug by extending the life of a fabric, especially a blend or something that has synthetics and polyesters and nylons in it. Really helps the earth, because when that kind of thing breaks down, it emits more toxins into the atmosphere. So if we can extend the life of it and use it, that's great. So if you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. I love your comments, your suggestions. I love to hear what you're doing in your projects. And jump on the channel and subscribe. So I'm doing a video today because guess what? I have so much here that I really do want to keep my focus. And I think the best way to do it is by video today. So I was on my way to the thrift shop, and on the side of the road, which you'll see in the shorts video, it's about 3 minutes long, I come across a box on the side of the road, and I do a little video showing it says free clothes. The clothes are in perfect, absolutely perfect condition. I don't want to take all of them because somebody else can use those clothes also. But I did go through and select a few things. I got a few things for my son because these are absolutely in perfect condition, and I believe he could probably use something like this. So check this out. This is a beautiful sweatshirt. It has a side pocket here. These were all men's shirts and jackets, by the way, but there's one that I got for myself and I'll show you. So this is an extra large and it's called CB. That's the brand. Now look, this is 100% polyester, and parts of it are polyester and spandex. So polyester. So to save this from going into the landfill, it's absolutely gorgeous. And this is supposed to be a really harsh winter, so I think this might be something that he would get a lot of use out of. I am going to throw all of these like into the washing machine, just give them a nice little wash. So this is something I got for myself because I need a sweatshirt. I have a few sweaters, but I really need a sweatshirt. So this is Gap Arctic Light Fleece. So this is a perfect sweatshirt for me. I like that it's a bright blue. I love that. And it's large fitting, and I love that too. So that and I'll put that into the wash. So these were totally free. Up here, I noticed in the Northeast Kingdom, like I saw a recliner that was gorgeous out on the side of the road, free. If there was any way I could have lifted that and put it in my car, I would have. Anyway, this is another absolutely gorgeous sweatshirt that was in the box. And I show you the pile, this pile of clothing at the time there. I couldn't read this, so let's see here. This is by Port Authority, and I don't know who Port Authority is, but that's okay. This needs to first kind of be cleaned. It looks like maybe they had a dog or cat or something. Nice pot, but I'm saying they're not ripped. They're not soiled. You know, they're in good condition. They're in excellent condition, by the way. Excellent. So that's a beautiful velour. Okay. So the other things I got in the box, I didn't even get to the thrift shop items yet. So I'm trying to turn this away from the sun. When I got on here, there was a storm cloud right over me and it's moved. We got the sun, which is great. So, but I got a couple of bags of items at the thrift shop today, and I'll talk to you about those too. Massimo's Supply Company Athletic Fit. This is gorgeous, by the way. I actually may keep this to wear, or I guess if my son wants it. I'm saying it's wearable. I don't know if this is something I really want to cut up, you know what I mean? If you get brands that are, and you get clothes that are kind of, not just like the run of the mill, they're not worn out and you can get some use out of them, I would go for it and still wear them or find someone who can wear them. This is Schmidt Workwear. So this is, I believe these are both 100% cottons, okay? That's what these are, and these are nice winter apparel, undergarment for like under your sweater, sweatshirt, something like that. This I actually got for myself. I'm talking still in the free box. I was like shopping in the free box, okay? I'm just saying. There was so much in there. This is, I cannot read that. I'll put it up to the camera. But look, it's 100% cotton made in India. I don't know what that brand is. Maybe you recognize that. But look at this. I've been wanting a plaid flannel like that for some time. So it's really big, but I love that. I love to wear this type of shirt, like over a shirt like this. So when I'm doing my artwork, so I can, especially when I'm doing like little crafts, like those little crafty gnomes that we do where we're using glue and whatnot. So that's a lovely. This one I got with the idea to cut this up. And because a couple of things going on here, the collar is really worn. I don't know what, maybe this was a shirt they wore a lot, but look, it's a Ralph Lauren. So I'll put it in the wash. But the plaid is just, I'm saying, this is a gorgeous, yeah, this is 100% cotton for sure. But it's 100%. I don't know, I might upcycle this. So something that you're going to see me starting to graduate towards is more, well, I say upcycling, but what I want to do is focus more on the used clothing and then reflow it. So, taking pieces of this and that, but definitely doing Boral Sashiko, yes. But with that, so that was all before I even got to the thrift shop. Okay. So then I'm going to the thrift shop. Now, so I got a couple bags. So I'll pick this one first, I guess. I gotta put it down actually. Okay, so as you know, one of the things we're going to be focusing on is the silky Boral Sashiko inspired pieces. The reason is people are really interested in it. We can do our little shibori manipulation with them. And those two aprons, all of the aprons were extremely impressed. People were impressed by my work at the fashion show. They were totally impressed. I gotta tell you though, the silky, it seemed like people were like, oh my God, I love that. So because they love the shibori manipulation. So I'm focusing and on the silkies. Now you're probably saying, well, Carmella, why are you going to the thrift shop like every day? Well, for the past month, between this small little job I had taken on and continuing with my art job, which is 100% of my time. That's my full-time job, right? I'm a full-time artist. So it was super important to be focusing totally on the fashion show and making sure that we got those Japanese patchwork utility aprons complete. So it took a lot of time. Guess what? I am now catching up on my thrift shopping. I'm catching up because I have a number of projects I am preparing for. So with that said, I went down to thrift shop to focus on silkies, and you're not going to believe what I got. I just am totally blown away. You're going to say, Carmella, don't cut that up. Look at this. Look at this. You know what this is? It's a pillowcase. Check this out though. It's a pillowcase. But I'm saying this shouldn't be a pillowcase. This has got to be something that, yeah. And you know me, a lot of these prototypes I keep. And then I kind of go and start making a bunch of things for people. So this is gorgeous. So now another thing we're going to be focusing on is the Buddha. Now we've made the Buddha, 3 or 4 different Buddhas, and with the chakra colors. So we're going to make another Buddha with the chakra colors because people like the Buddha with the chakra colors. I made that initially. All of the different things that I've made with the chakra colors were for me so I could look at it and look at a beautiful aesthetic and remind myself what those colors are. I now know what they are. But anyway, look, is this gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? So, okay, I got that. I wonder what the brand, if there's a brand on here. Oh, there is maybe. There's a tag. And, oh, let's see. Oh, can't see it here. Guess what this is? You would think it's silk, right? This is 100% polyester. This is polyester. Okay, this is just another example. I mean, no, we do not want that in the landfill. So this is gorgeous. This is definitely on our silky list. Check this out. This is, you're not going to believe this. Look at this. This is a sheet. Silky, silky. Now let's see what, this is probably polyester also. I'd love it if it was silk. Wouldn't that just be dynamite? Let's see here. This is 100% polyester. Okay, that one you can see. But, okay, so the amount, the size of this sheet, easily I can get multiple either wall hangings out of this. I can get multiple garments because I'm starting to. My next project with the Boro Sashiko is some garments, some tops is what I'm really looking at. Tops and maybe some skirts. We'll see. It has to be something that I would wear. That's my goal. Okay, so is that just gorgeous? Gorgeous. So this and this together was $4. That's what I spent. 4 so far. So that. This was so this I got because I'm gonna open it up and show you, but this was 50 cents. So this I got because I wanted, because we're gonna be making wall hangings, and I wanted this. Just like what we have on the Japanese utility aprons. I wanted this edging, this hem. That's what I wanted. So I can get 2 bases out of this. I can get 2 wall hangings out of this. Now look at the middle of this. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but it's stained like of age. This is old. Let's see if there's any tag on this. I mean, this is old. Either old or very used. It's a big tag. Oh, look at the name. This is definitely vintage, but look what it's saying, guys. Look. Target. It's saying Target. And it is, oh, look, guys. Shabby Chick. Okay, that's a well-known. Now, oh, look. 100% cotton. I'm just saying, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous piece. It is gorgeous. This is definite. I think it's probably it's either vintage or on the cusp of. This is lovely. You know how I know? You know the tag? You see the large lettering of Target? Large lettering like that of the store, like that on the piece. Goes way back. So this is vintage. But look at this. Just check this out for a second. I'm saying just check it out. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we got some beautiful pieces here. Now, the lady asked me, just kind of off the top of her head, she's like, oh, first of all, I should promote this thrift shop. Oh my goodness. This is the name of it. It's called Seeing, like you're looking, Seeing More. SEEING, More. And it's in Little Newport City of Vermont, Northeast Kingdom. And they are wonderful. I mean, they give you 150% of their time, energy, and focus. And they work a lot in there. It's amazing. Check it out. They are getting a little craft section together for artists. If you are an artist, and you're especially a fiber artist, and you're looking for fabric, ask them, because they're more than happy to get the bin. You can go through it, $5 for the bag. Come on now. So she asks me, would you be interested in, I think she said like felt. And I'm like, well, I do needle felting. What kind of felt? So she takes these out, and I'm just going to show you. She takes these out, and she opens it up like this. Okay. And look at this. So she shows me this felt. Look. $2 for all of this. Now, you know I don't like this kind of felt. And I told her, I typically do not go for that kind of felt at all, because it's all the wool and the life and the liveliness and the texture of the wool is pressed right out of it. So this is wool, this is felted. But you know what? This is perfect to do projects with you. Some people were asking me about the flat felting, making pictures. Well, look at this. Look what this is. Look what someone did. Let me see what this is. Someone took 2 pieces of felt. Let's see if I can push this over a little. And they, I don't know if you can see this, but they stitched it together, you see? Okay, they stitched it, and they did all of these, and this, like a table mat, you see? It's like a table mat, and it's, this can, 17 by 12. It's a very nice size. Look. So I've got one, just got some stuff in it. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta iron it. That's okay. 5, 6. Look. There's 6. So it was either, you know, some kind of a project that people were doing or whatnot. But there's 2. Oh my. You know what this is? Look. These are bags. Oh, you cannot. You just don't know. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Look. So look. You're going to say, Carmella, you're flipping out. Check this out. It's a bag. Okay, so it's either a bag or, let me see what's the diameter on this? So yeah, diameter is 22. I'm just saying, okay? These are already sewn together. I'm just saying. I mean, come on. There are those hats people love. I'm just saying. So it's a bag, or it's a hat, or it's a wall hanging, whatever you want. But look at that. All of them are like that. These are all bags. I bet you that's what the other 2 are. Okay, so look. 6 of those for $2. So she gives me, this one has a little less. So she has, she she has all these colors. And I'm like, so let's see. So we got green. And, anyway, these, what I was thinking when I saw these is for the mushrooms, for the class that I'm making, for the class that I'm going to be teaching at River Arts in September. And let me get out the date for you. I should check and make sure it hasn't changed. It's September 25th, which is a Thursday, and the class is 5:30 in the afternoon to 7 p.m. So that's at River Arts in Morrisville, Vermont. So I'm just going to take this out, or it just fell out. Okay, so join us for that, okay? And if you don't have funds for it or the money, they have assistance for you for that. Oh, it does say bag. Okay. Oh, it looks like these are scrap. These are all scraps, and this is a bag. So look at this, guys. I mean, come on. So you can take projects like this half done or just beginning, and you can upcycle it and complete it with your creativity. Okay, so we'll be doing that. So this is some more. Oh, and look at the bags that I got out of it. Oh, these are great. These are great because look, you know, if you have checked out the price of these bags that they're selling these at the Walmart, I'm not kidding you either. These are an expensive bag. So if I don't use them, I'll bring them back to the thrift shop so they can use them. So this is just more scrap fabric. Oh, no. This is another bag, is it? Oh, this is another bag. Okay, look. It's another bag. Okay, beautiful. Anyway, I'm just so happy. I can't even stand it right now. Okay, so those were $2 each of those bags. So I got those. And then I've got one more bag to go through. Look, we've been on here over 20 minutes and I'm still going through the bags. Okay. So this is a couple things I got. I wanted a pair of pants, so these were a couple bucks. I got these. This is the name. Look, this is the logo. Can you see it? It's Seymour. Seymour. Okay. So I got these pants and these Evia. Okay, so I got these for several dollars. See, and they got the pockets. I have to have pockets. That's why you see a big pocket on my apron. So I got that for me. I got this for me. So you'll see me using this. Look. This was $1, and it's so bright and cheerful, and it's Lang design, so I don't know anything about that, but I do know that this is a lovely, see, it was $1. Is that lovely? So I'm going to wash that, and I'm going to have my coffee in that in a little while this afternoon. Wait to see what I got. I'm just saying, wait to see. Okay, so the first thing, so this, I went for all the bright colors in the bin. So, this is old. This is older. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. It could be it is a blend of some kind. It's not 100% cotton. But look at the design. Is that lovely? You see that? That's beautiful. So that was in the pile of selections that I was doing. This is a sheet, I believe. So I went for the spring green. I like the spring green color. So what I want to do is a couple of things here. I want to be focusing on, how shall I explain it? Because it's in just something I'm developing in my thinking and my plans of art. I want to continue all the projects we're doing, yes, that are using recycled materials, fabrics, and supplies. But I want to bring the theme closer to earth. For example, I would love this to be turned into, or part of it, turned into a plant hanger. You know, I have plants here, and I would like to get in time, in budget. I'm budgeting to get one of those stands where you can hang the plants, a couple of plants on, just small ones, but and or cozies, plant cozies, because these plants definitely, want a couple of my plants got cold, really cold the other night in the particular window I had them in. So I want to be able to pull them in, but have the little plant warmers. Excuse me, the spring green would be perfect. So this is Domestications Sleepy Teas. Sleepy Teas. And let's see. Is it? Oh, yeah. Look, 100% cotton. So this would, a piece like this would also be perfect to make a garment. Now look, somebody already did that. You see, look. They cut it. Or, this is gorgeous. This is 100. Oh, this is gorgeous. 100%, and it's soft. This is the kind of fabric I scout for. That's bright and actually organic. 100%. It's gorgeous. Okay, now check this out. And I'm gonna tell you why this is close to my heart. Because on a list of things that I want to do, I want to take. This is why I was happy that this was plain fabric. When I do the garments, this is what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna start playing around with real earthen dyes. Earthen dyes, natural dyes. So that's something I totally want to do. But look at this piece. So somebody did that. You know what this is, I think? If you've ever heard of, I want to say it's sun dyeing. What they do is they take a shape. It's generally like a real leaf or a real flower, something like that. And they put it down on the fabric, and then they let it dry in the sun. It has to be in the sun. So it's totally not a Northeast Kingdom, a project, I would say. But look, is that gorgeous? So anyway, it looks like a little maybe tie-dye type skill going on, or, it's, this is gorgeous. This is just, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So that was in the scrap. So check this out. You probably saw this yesterday. This is a little stained. Looks like a little makeup there. They got a pin. You got to watch these pins, because I do the same thing. But this is more of the wedding dress silk that we had yesterday in the other bag. So this is just more, if you can see it. So this is just too much for me. It's just so beautiful. This would make a beautiful, pretty bag, a pretty headband, a hat, one of those like flapper hats. This is gorgeous. So anyway, we got that. And this is a vintage, definitely. And oh, no, yeah. Oh, look at this. Hang on. Country Made Home Fashions. Guess where this was made? Newport, Vermont. So I got to look them up. Look at that. Newport, Vermont. This is, oh, look at that. This has got to be vintage. I'm just saying. Look at the little hooks. You see the little hooks there? You never see that anymore. What is this? This is a car. Oh, I'm going to have to put this up in my kitchen. Oh, no, wait. What is this? I'm going to be honest with you. What do you think? Look. You see the the back, I don't know if you can see this, all through the back, it has these little, let's see if I can show you right here. See these hooks? They're all over the back, you see? From top to bottom. Maybe you put a string through there and like lace up the curtain, because that's a curtain. That's gorgeous. That's 100% cotton. Absolutely 100%. That's cotton. I know cotton. Okay, now that is so we got to look that up. So this is something interesting. Oh my. Look at this, guys. Can you see that? That is some serious work. Someone did, oh, this is the front. Here's the front of it. Okay, you see someone was embroidering. Oh, I can't even believe they got that far. Yeah, this is not something I would have the patience to do. I highly doubt I would have the patience. This, I'm not sure what they were doing there. But again, so it looks like they were starting a project of some kind. And so we do have this piece here. I don't think it could be silk. It could be silk. I don't know. Okay, now so we're at the end of the bag, and I'd say, this is like amazing. I grabbed this piece because I knew it was old, and I just wanted to see. So let me stand up here. This is a lot. This is a lot. So, you know, if you put pieces like this in your wash, put them on low, put them on gentle, because these are older pieces. Yeah, this is a sheet. So this would make an excellent base for wall hanging. So, and but it's very, very old. So that's 100% cotton. Absolutely. So anyway, you know, look, you get surprises, you get all kinds of things when you go in and you're just kind of scouting. Keep your mind open, because if you're like, well, no, I just want lace, or I just want, you know, the organic, I mean, yeah, but there are sometimes there's pieces out there of fabrics that could be mixed that are just unbelievably gorgeous, and they are high quality. They were made with responsibly. Now today you have this fast fashion going on, and you have stories beyond belief, from safety issues to hazardous toxins, you know, being part of the fabrics, and more and more of the nanoplastics part of the garments. So anyway, with that, I am just so pleased that you're with me today. I thank you. And now, so we do have one more scouting trip to do, and that will be soon. And but between now and this weekend, what I'm going to do is start some projects. I need to make a bunch of little mushrooms for the class that is scheduled September 25th. So I need to make those mushrooms to show the class different styles that you can make these, and how you would make them. So I may just make those and then share. I do want to crochet some for the art and craft fair. So now the art and craft fair is coming up in November, and it's a really small, you know, it's like 8 or 9, it's like 9 to 2, 9 to 3, something like that. But so it's only one day, and but I would love to be able to get in a venue where I'm able to go every week to an art and craft. And I'm looking into, if any of you are watching and you're down in Burlington, I looked at the resources on SEABA, SEABA.com, and which is now I'm a member of. And I emailed a couple of these resources, and they said, oh yeah, well, email the owner of the building. So there's groups, as I understand it, of artists renting. So I have to actually go down there and talk to get a better idea. I am not understanding the one sentences that they're sending. I'm really not. I'm not understanding fully who to contact and how this is working. So I think I have to go down there and ask. But if any of you are watching and you know, email me, because my email is on the on my profile here on Echo Art with Carmella-T. I would love to learn more about it. I would love to get a little studio space down there with the other artists. So anyway, with that, I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day, and I thank you for being with me, and I send you love and light.